Street Photography Secrets. 1 minute, 1 photo, 1 tip. Hello and welcome to today's street photography tip. Street photography, swans on a lake? Well, yeah, because my definition of street photography is what you see when you open your front door, walk outside, start walking down the street and start shooting. And I often go to one of my favourite parks in Paris, which is called Parc Montsouris. And I was tipped off by a friend that there were black swans in my local park, which reminded me of my childhood when I spent a year in WA, Australia, where the black swan is the symbol of that state. So anyway, I hot-tailed it down there and found the black swans at the other side of the lake, the other extreme of this quite big lake, to the white swans, which I suppose is about territorial stuff and things. Okay, so there they were. How on earth do you photograph black swans? Well, let me show you some of my attempts, and this is, straight out of the can, as it were, to show you that I'm not cheating and that I'm getting photos exactly like you will, by pointing my camera at black swans on a murky lake and it not looking very spectacular at all. So you could say that I cheated and I just played around with my iPhone, because this photograph was taken on my iPhone, and played around with one of the special effects programs that you can use, which is true. But this isn't an ad for that special effects program, which happens to be amazing. It's still a genuine street photography tip, and let me just zoom back over there. And the tip for today is, if I can remember what I thought it was going to be, is show the environment. Show the environment. That wasn't the tip. I had a much snappier name for it, but let's call it that. I was going to talk about diagonals and pairing ups, repetition. There's two swans there, folks, more or less in the same position, as swans often are. But no, I wanted to make it something which was in some of my photos and not in all of the others, and that is the environment. In other words, you've got swans, well, that's fine. But if you take a picture of swans, you might as well be in a zoo or in a swanery. But what about the people admiring them? So that's why this one doesn't work. The one on the right, that's why this one doesn't work. There's no one admiring it. That's why this one doesn't work. There's nothing telling you anything. There's no story at all. That's why this one in the middle is the one I chose. There's benches. They're Paris Park benches. There's people having a picnic. They're admiring the swans. There's that connection. There's that true life. There's someone in the picture who is feeling the same as I am as I'm looking at the swans. They're admiring them. They're enjoying their time, and so am I. So you need to tell that story in your picture. Okay, that's it. So today's tip is include the environment. Make a story. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. See you next time.